Du Dagni Kapsuchi Daki Chunyen Gibe Sunam Ki Jola Penchir Sangye Drupa Shon Chedam Toki Chonam La Chanchu Bardu Dagni Kapsuchi Daki Chunyen Gibe Sunam Ki Jola Penchir Sangye Drupa Shon Chedam Toki Chonam La Chanchu Bardu Dagni Kapsuchi Daki Chunyen Gibe Sunam Ki Jola Pinchir Sangye Jubasho. Homework time.
Yeah, homework for class 4.
Make them suffer. Make them suffer.
Okay, question number 1. What is the cause for being unable to seek the help of the 3 jewels, and what should we do from now on?
With triple jump.
Triple jam.
Yes, triple jam.
Just, yeah.
Well, I know from now on, you should rely only
It's
on
this one is very straightforward.
The blowing off teachings?
No, that was last class.
Disparaging the triple gem in your mind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Not
From
believe.
now on, we shouldn't.
Because
We
the
should
lack of
be
faith.
Yes, that's it.
lack of faith.
Yeah, we should place
Only,
ourselves
only
over
rely
there.
on them. Yeah.
Nobody owns
What is the cause for being attacked by worries, mental obstacles, or being haunted by spirits? There were 2 versions of this. The normal one, and then our teacher went on to what does this mean in the secret teachings.
Whoa.
Is this kicking your teacher out?
No, putting down the teachings.
Mm-hmm. And he used a particular expression. Do you remember?
No, but it's something like don't believe in them.
Yes. No. You say done or dumb?
Don't.
Ah.
Well, you're right. Having dumb ideas like
Uh-huh.
stupid
Namto?
ideas. Yeah.
And,
No,
and
was
where
it
does that
Namto?
where does that usually happen? Like in what context was he referring about the dumb ideas?
Especially about the secret teachings, but then he explained that all of them
Other people
Right.
are not Buddhas.
Oh, that practitioners
Other people
talk about
know.
their own dumb thoughts.
While there,
Oh, right.
Supposed to be practicing?
Well, they're supposed to be practicing.
What-
yes,
what-
but more specific.
That a person is not a Buddha, no?
No, we're in the
Open
the
teachings.
Yeah.
Wow.
Any non-dharma thought.
Yeah. Well, it was while they're. He said that while they're meditating. Yeah, dumb thoughts in terms of the dumb thoughts that come to you while you're meditating.
Oh, okay. That's my specialty.
And what's the secret version of this?
To see things as ordinary.
Yeah. Tamel.
Nangshan.
Tamel Nangshan.
Oh, that's my first vocabulary.
Whoa.
What is the cause for not having a place to stay and wandering around helpless?
Kicking your llama out.
Yes.
Potentially.
Down to kicking someone out of a sunny spot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
When it's cold.
When it's
When it's
cold.
cold.
Yeah. Cool.
You and me.
Bonus question.
Near.
He gives a very bold definition of mantra.
Ooh, cool.
Protector. Protect your mind.
And what implication does he says?
Dharma is
Any words of dharma, yeah. All the teachings.
Up to the lower stages of.
In that sense, all
Teaching.
teachings are
Or mantra.
Tantra.
Protect your mind.
Tantra.
Tantra.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Vocabulary.
Sexy Tibetan.
Sexy Tibetan.
A demon.
Oh, words. That was proof. Oh,
Koketi.
it was supposed to be W.
A type of
Yeah,
evil
but
spirit.
from where?
In the upper realm.
Yes.
Yeah. Meaning our realm, probably, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks normal to you.
And can you do?
Oh, a substitute word in Tibetan for a Sanskrit word.
Yes.
Nice.
All right. Thank you.
Nice presentation. Thank you for that.
Cool. is Utpala's temple.
Yes, but your font is wrong.
Yeah.
Something about your font, Seiji.
It's a sexy Tibetan.
I don't know what it is.
I sent you guys a new version of Seiji's text because he's also moving much faster than we expected. So I just sent it to you guys, okay? I just emailed it to you.
Thanks.
So Utpala, can you put it up? Okay. Oh, I didn't send it yet. Duh. Dumb thought. Okay.
But you weren't meditating, so don't worry.
Yeah, that's true. I think I'm protected from those dumb thoughts.
Can you take over?
Hmm.
What?
We're gonna start from the line we're gonna start from the line before. So please read from here, Seiji. Tani.
Tani Kangyang Yone Chungmi
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Who's got the plane?
Chung.
The plane is crashing. Yung.
Oh, Yung.
Yung Racha. Yung Micha.
Yeah.
What's it mean?
From now on, I won't I won't whack people out of their spaces.
Yeah, Kanyang means anybody at all. Okay, so all these bad karma that we're covering right now. What is your text? Explain it to.
Oh, this text is a lojong, which its main function is to help us develop bodhicitta. And this one in particular is a class on a specific lojong called the Crown of Knights. And it's one of his an 11 session class that one of his students recorded and made good notes. And yeah.
What's the original?
Oh, the original is the Crown of Knives by Dharma Rakshita, the teacher.
Who gave it as a gift to?
Lord
Okay, when he went to teach the crazy Tibetans, he said, "You're gonna need this book." So he wrote him a special poem, yeah, about how to have a good heart. Okay, so that subject also has its own vocabulary. So we're trying to do different books, different vocabularies. So now we're on. This is more of a compassion vocabulary. But we were surprised to find out as we went on that he threw in a lot of tantra, which is kind of cool. And then everybody wanted his text. Okay, so don't throw people out from their places anymore. Okay, that's the resolution, right? Now we got to talk about it. So here we go. Please read.
Sheikh Kansat
Chindra.
Chinda. Sugang Seeding. Mr. Kramer?
Jindra Shi Yin Kyangye Ne Chungwa.
Wait, here's a good chance to hear the difference. Nay, nay. Nay, nay. Okay, nay, nay.
Yeah, I said.
Yeah. Any nasal, which is nganya nama, with a letter in front of it, is gonna get higher. Nay, nay. Nay, nay. Okay.
Is that the Dropbox or it's on its way?
Okay, nay, nay, and you're not gonna mess up the next syllable, I'm sure. Yung.
Yung.
Yeah.
Mi Cha Shin.
Good.
Hong Kyang Vasa Chasa Soksu Lama Geke Sokki Ngeng Chungi
Nay, yung.
Ne Yung Le Che Gue Yung We Tse Nasam Pe.
Jung, that's the Jung.
Seiji, when there's a D in front
Oh.
of the BY, it becomes the BY becomes
Yeah, chung.
Okay.
Chung.
Gue Chung We Tse Nasam Pe. Gue
Ngone. Ngone. Okay, good. So that verse is saying, from now on, I will yung mija.
I'm no longer whack.
I will no longer throw people out of their of their place, no matter who it is. Kansa jinda shig yin kyang, no matter who it is. I won't dispossess somebody. I won't kick them out of their house, even if they don't pay their rent, etc. Okay? I will not displace people from their place. Okay? And now, an interesting discussion. Unkyang.
however.
Yeah, however, If we talk about the Tasa,
The monastery.
yeah, Tasa is the monastery, okay? If we talk about the monastery and other similar situations, if a particular lama or a particular,
Giku,
which is,
the master of the debate ground, or vice
yeah, good, master of the geek, and we say Giku, right? And you can spend years trying to spell it. But here's the correct spelling, Geku, which means puts people into virtue. Okay. Yeah, like kupa, to position. But the modern pronunciation is Giku. But if you go looking for it in a book, you'll never find it. Here it is. Okay, Gecko. It's not gecko. Okay. Now, when a lama or a gecko finds it necessary good to yungwa something from the monastery.
to throw someone out.
Yeah. So does that mean debate masters can't throw monks out of the monastery anymore? Because, okay, good Chungwei Tsena. When that happens, and you have to throw somebody out of the monastery, they did something really bad. Sambe Ngune.
They gotta think well about it.
No, think of them, how you think of that.
Here's how to think.
Okay.
Here's how to think, okay? Now, what should your motivation be? How should you think to yourself if you're in a position of authority and someone's really messing up and you have to kick them out of the monastery? Do you break this lojong? Do you break this lojong? And he says, go ahead.
Kansak di Chaknan di Sherpa Ngen Pa di Shen Takla Yang Ne Kansak Man Ko Shuso Se Shinten Pala
Nupar. Yeah, any nasal with a letter in front of it or on top of it gets high tone. Nupar. Nupa means to swear to a vow. Nupa means to hurt somebody. So you got to make the difference in your mind. When you read Tibetan, you have to make these sounds correctly in your mind, or else translating will be much more work. It's like German sheep and jeep. Where is she? Say jeep.
Cheap.
See? Okay. So, no, a German can't hear ja and cha. And an American can't hear ka, and ka, and ga. Okay, it's four, right? So if you don't hear it, it's very hard to become a translator. Okay, so you got to hear it. Okay. Okay, so here we are. Ne, say ne. Ne pa gyur dupe. Okay. So, this shock means if I leave it. This shock means if I leave it. If I just leave the situation, if I don't bother them, okay. If I leave them here, okay. There, D means this guy's, his bad behavior, and this good
Spreads.
infect.
Will sully the whole.
Infect.
Yeah.
Yeah, it means infect. Pollute. He will infect the other monks. Shenda Layang. Other monks will also get affected. Okay, infected. And if that goes on, many people are gonna choose supa. Explain it to me in the sense of karma.
The fourth karma
You're close.
just doesn't fade away.
Yeah, things can't. One of the laws of karma is that if there will always be a consequence. There's no such thing as you do something and nothing happens. If it did, we call it chusu. So chusu means just go away, just disappear. It's never going to happen. If it takes 1,000 lifetimes, it's not going to chusu. Chusu means it just go away on its own, okay? It's a famous word in the 4 principles of karma. But here, can you guess? Kansa Mambo.
Many people will just leave the monastery.
They'll get ruined.
Really?
Yeah, here it means they will be ruined. Many people will go to waste. Many of our students, young monks, will go to waste. Okay? And if that happens, Tembalan.
will damage the whole.
Yeah, it'll harden the whole teachings. Okay, so if you're in a situation of authority, if one monk is really bad, it's okay to think this guy's going to affect other people. Many people will have their lives ruined, and that will in turn hurt the whole teachings in our country or in our place. So, go ahead. Nee.
네네 마충웨 타민족 냠파타부 셴망고 당 생파라 펜센키 쿠네 랑르키.
Good. Nee, mayung
If you don't kick people out of the spot,
tapmendu.
It's not a skillful means.
Read the whole thing together.
It's
you
not
won't be
recommended.
able to.
Method, you should not use
There's no way we can't kick this guy out. Okay. Like I tried to find a way to accommodate him, and it's not going to happen. There's no way. Tapmendu. There's no way
There's no method. There's no.
to not kick this guy out. Okay. And you can translate it as there's no choice. You know, we don't have any choice. Nyamba, that kind of thinking is okay. If you do it with that kind of thinking, you're doing a good karma, okay? And that has big implications for all kinds of groups, okay? And then he wraps it up. Read backwards. Good. You gotta have a kunlong motivation of pensem.
wanting to benefit.
Want to help them.
Yeah, you want to help people. Who do you want to help? Shen Mumbo.
All the other people
Many other people and the Temba.
and the teachers.
Yeah, you want to protect the teachings and you want to protect many other people. If you have that motivation, kick them out.
And the jujitsu
Okay.
too.
Say again?
It's just gonna help the guy throughout too.
Yeah, that's a theory. Okay.
Bodhisattva vow, no? Specifically about that.
Yep.
Bodhisattva vow about kicking somebody.
Yeah, there's a vow about it. Yeah, go ahead.
Determine harmony la pang
Whoa.
Wang yue pa sam yutsen to chene ngene.
Good. Nice self-correction. That's why Seiji is cool. Nay.
Nene chepa ninam du yangwa ja mirongo.
Okay. What's her name? Siri's trying to get a translate. Okay, everybody wants to join. Data Mayimba. Data Mayimbar adverbial. If you don't
You don't do like that.
have this attitude about this situation, and it's a hard situation, and it happens in all groups. Okay, if the reason you use gyusen duche, okay, if the reason you use to kick the guy out is just that you have won,
You have power.
yeah, you want to assert your power, okay, you want to say, I got power, I can kick you out, okay. If it's just a power trip, in English we say power trip. If it's just a power trip, and you are tepa him, means to expel, okay, chase out. If you are chasing him out, that's never appropriate, okay. Jan Mirun, okay. That's namduyang. Namduyang means namyang. Okay, it's never appropriate. That's always a bad motivation. Okay, cool. Yes.
So I have a question because
Yeah.
it was basically saying earlier, like, if you ever kick someone out, this bad thing's gonna happen to you.
Yeah, but he's softening that.
Right, he's giving a mixed cell.
Yeah, he's giving him mixed cells.
Is there implied other mixed cells then? Like,
I think so.
yeah,
I
like
think
work or
when you give one mixed cell, I think you're implying other mixed cell. What's mixed cell mean?
an exception to a rule.
Good. Yeah.
Specifically
Yeah.
power in the monastery.
Cool. I think when he lists one exception, he's implying there are other exceptions also.
Okay.
Normally. Okay, now go back to the root text.
C'est sokni de chungwotin. Kamsit su ching su shingma Masungpe.
Masungpe.
Sungpe. Lenging sungcha hanga koin.
Yeah, there's some words here that you don't know. These are weather words. Say means frost that hurts the crops. Say means frost, sudden frozen weather. Sarah's hail. So when things that you don't want happen, such as frost or hail, which ruins the crops in Tibet, which is the whole economy, it's because I didn't sung my damtiks and my tsutrim tsulshintu properly, in the proper way. I didn't properly protect my pledges and my morality. And now, Seiji, yeah, the wheel of knives is spinning back on me. Okay. Many people mistranslate this book as the Wheel of Sharp Weapons or something like that, and we went to the sutra and fixed it, right? That was a long story. Okay, here we go. Here's the commentary.
Shepanin se tang ser wa tang sok chong kong ne sa tang bu tang tenpa la sokka min de shin tu chung ne lo top sok du me tu tang wait.
Okay. When Se comes, frost, and when Serwa comes, what's the famous monastery joke?
Drepung and Seta are debating.
Wait, what's Deb? Yeah, the two of the three great monasteries are debating.
Drepung is a pile of rice,
Yeah, Debung means pile of rice.
and Seta means hail.
Yeah.
So when Seta defeats
When
Drepung,
when debaters from Sera meet people from Debung,
the hail is going
it's
to
like hail destroying the rice. We say to them,
And then Drepung says yes, but the hail will just melt anyway.
and the rice will still be there. So it's a famous argument. Yeah. They get the last word, unfortunately. Gandhan's happy about the whole thing. When he says Kongne here, it means which includes. So Kong means Kong means included in their number. But what it means here is, it doesn't mean just these two. I can give you some other ones that are included there, but they're not stated in the verse because the verse is very short. Tsa is a word you don't know. It means rust on plants. They get a virus. In English, it's called rust. You see, you get rust on metal, right? But you also get rust on plants, and it's a virus. We call it thrip with flowers. And the flowers start to change color, and they die. And okay, that's called tsa. Or they get boo. They get bugs, weevils. They go into the corn, they drill into the corn, eat the corn. Or they get temba, which I didn't know, and it's a drought. La sopa mindu shintu, even though you don't want them, they chum. And then they waste the crops so that you cannot harvest them. Du me. Okay, tang means they send them into non-harvestableness. Okay, they get wasted. Okay. Yeah, okay. In other words, the crops become, you lose the crops. You can't harvest them. Okay. Which again in Tibet is a serious thing. This is the whole economy. Okay. Everyone will starve in the winter. Okay. Then Tinyamdu.
Tinyamdu teni nar ranki tansik tang su shinki na supat.
Yeah. Tinyamdu.
If you think to yourself,
When that bad stuff happens, think to yourself like this. Oh no.
before,
I didn't sung
pretend,
my damtiks and my morality correctly, tsushintu. And Seiji, you can probably bold out these root text words, okay? These are root text words, okay? I didn't have time because you were ahead of me and I had to catch up. Okay. Now, what's he saying now? Yeah, you're going too fast. By the way, you guys are all speeding up, which is very interesting. It's very important. It's very cool. You're all actually learning something. I don't know what happened. Okay. Daeyoung.
Daeyoung Damsik ni ngar shepa taram yang so wondi kapki Damsik ni lamme Damsik lachate lama Damsik nyam patan lama la Damsik nyam patan.
$30 for the first line, except you end bet. Up to the comma. $30. And don't give hints to anybody either, unless you intend to pay.
Okay. No hints.
Is that the tape burning? Dancing?
Good place.
Utbala, come on. First line. Up to the comma.
After the comma?
You can forget the ram. Just get me up to tar. Half of the first line, the first half of the first line.
I'll explain. I explained earlier
Good.
about how, about this is something with regard to, oh, moreover,
No, you're close. You were close. Go, keep going there.
about my commitments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When did that happen?
When he said dumb and sick.
Yeah. You remember?
Yeah.
So how much did I bet? 30?
Fire and
Yours was a $20 answer. Okay, Xiaoping. 20.
or
No, don't go further. Just take the money. Take the money and freeze. Okay. Damtik, the word damtik here in the root text, right, which was up here, okay? Take the word damtik as I explained it to you before. Meaning, if you break your damtiks, you will
be holding on.
seek and you will burn in the hell, which is a totally artificial etymology, but it's cute. Okay, so he says you can take damtik the way I explained it before, or, you know, another way you could take it, yangna. Then he says this famous debate ground protection word. Mainly, which means I know there's exceptions, don't bother me. So in the debate ground, you constantly say, mainly, or when you're talking to your wife, mainly, it means I know there's exceptions, don't, okay, mainly, D cup, what they're talking about in this context, damtik, what it means in this context, is lame damtik. Pledges you have made to your teacher, like I promise to clean out my room or something, okay? Sikla jate. Jate means you should read it as referring to damtiks made to your teacher, okay? And then what's deteriorating is damtiks to your teacher, is the ones we're talking about in this verse, okay? You have broken commitments to your teacher, okay? Is the one we're talking about here, okay? Cool? Not cool, okay. Go ahead.
Kelan pe suchin karel nasatsu anu masungwe
One key. Instrumental key. Linguistic compensation. The S drops out, the whole word gets longer. Then your reader knows there used to be an S there. The person listening to you read. One key.
Lenin key, King
Debu.
Namhang ni key.
Wait, yeah, okay, key.
That to Sunwe Shiro key, Yu key,
Tengtu.
Minpai.
Mimba, yeah. Any nasal with a head letter or a prefix letter. Mimba.
신투 생내 정내 곰파탕.
Okay, cool. And Zawa, we should break off here. Okay. Kilambitsuchim?
The morality that you've accepted.
Yeah. This karel is related to trel.
To rip,
To untie a knot.
No, so this is a famous example.
Shred.
Listen. That's trel. Okay, so it's an onomatopoeia. The sound sounds like the verb. So it means to lose something. It means torn apart. Okay, so your tsutum karel. You just tore up you shredded your morality. Then it says you sent it into nasak. And I can't find nasak anywhere. It's almost a hapax legum. It almost occurs once in the whole database. It occurs twice. And here's the closest I can come. Okay, and unfortunately, it's the same expression. Sutim karel nasak tatang. Okay, so I don't know. I'm tempted that na means nose, sak means impurity. So maybe it means you just totally dissed it. What's this? Monastery handkerchief. Everybody's walking around like that. There's a joke in the monastery. You know, you give somebody a handkerchief, they say, I'm not like rich people, you know. Rich people keep it in the cloth. I just get rid of it. You know? Anyway, I'm thinking nasak is kind of like snot. It's like, you know, you disrespected your morality, okay? You ripped it up. And you sullied it? How about sullied? You made it dirty, okay? Dane. You didn't suwa it. You didn't keep it. By the way, you don't have to say protect, okay? I mean, you can protect your vows, that's okay. But in English, we use the word keep, you know. You didn't keep your vows. You didn't honor, it's good. Okay, wanki, lengengi debu, nam. Yeah, the result of the bad karma is that, now this part's hard. I should offer you money, but it would take too long. Well, try. Rang up to you for $30. Anybody, even the human computer.
Rang up to you?
No, explain to me. Rangi ki Dr. Sumi Chirukiyu. For $30. $29, $28.
That's how you took our
I'll give you $10 worth.
Okay.
It ripened in the yul, which is chiro. You're a chiro expert.
Yeah.
Which Dr. Sung.
Holds to the self.
Which
He doesn't accept that
Okay. It means it ripened on things that I own, like a field. Okay, it ripened on my field, which I own. Okay, so Rangniki Dr. Suma means which I own. So it didn't ripen on me, it ripened on a field. Okay, got it? Ripened, mimba, on, tengdu, an outer place, which was under my ownership. Okay? Mimba yindu, nyamdu. Think of yourself that way because I ripped up my vows in the past. Okay? When you get hail or frost or bugs or rust or whatever, samne, and then the universal medicine, do some tonglen. Do some tonglen. And we had a long description of that at the beginning of the text. Okay? And he keeps repeating it. Do tonglen. You know, maybe give away nice fields to other people and take other people's ruined fields in your mind. Okay? Do a meditation. Okay. Tsawa means we are changing, we're changing to another subject. We're back to the root text. Okay. You okay? Okay, go. Oh, by the way, here's the only place I found nasag. Okay? And I take it to be impurity. Yeah. I mean, sully. Okay. But it's not in any dictionary. It's only in the database twice. it's in the same phrase in the database. So
Did you try non-nearsight? Maybe there's like.
I did. I spent quite a while on it, but you can try. I didn't go too deep into the uncatalogued. We have a mysterious place called the books we haven't cataloged yet, which is larger than the database. Okay, go ahead, Tani. Whoa. Yeah. $30, Sangda. No. This is an easy sentence. I want Sangda.
Sangja?
Yes, $30, Sangda. It's not here. I'm just saying, Sang is the same.
Sangja?
Sangda.
Pure melody.
Tantric ritual purity. And like you wear a mask over your, when you make tormas, you wear a mask over your mouth, okay? Or you wear those rubber gloves when you make tormas. Yeah, Tsangda, it means keep ritual purity. Super, what do you call it? Sterilized. Everything's sterilized during the creation of a tantric torma. You're not allowed to have dirty hands. You actually have to wear a special mask. And that's called Sangda. Ritual purity? Good luck. SBRA maybe? I'm guessing. Is it? Oh, money. Tibetan, yeah. SBRA. Very unusual. I don't think so. Check for both. So now I will song my vows. Yeah, I will keep them clean. Okay, I will keep them clean. Okay. Go ahead. Whoa. So. Singewa. Yeah. Okay. Chinche. From now on, mainly I will keep my pledges to my Lama. Yeah, and then the root text said etc. here. It said etc. And he says, by the way, the word etc. includes within it, okay? So kong ne means when we say I will keep my pledges, etc., the etc. means all the sutram I have kelamba. Good, that I committed to in the past. All my other morality, not commitments to my Lama, but my other moralities. And I will not ever give them up, even Sokichir.
Even after my life?
Even at the cost of my life. And this is a famous example. The guy ties you up on a stake. He's going to shoot you in the head unless you tell a lie about somebody and you say, shoot me. Okay. Sokichir do, mitangwa. Singewa, all these words with ngewa, okay, you should learn, means vividly. Like ngotingewa.
Yeah.
Spring green, super green. Okay. Yeah, Tinginzin is from that. But the ngewa often is just a deepalizer, deep experientializer. Intense experience. Okay, so here it means super clean, squeaky clean. I will keep my vows squeaky clean. Okay, singewa. So you almost don't have to know the word before ngewa, because it's always just means more of the same. Okay, and there's about 100 of them. Okay, che gu. You must keep your vows squeaky clean. Okay, and never, even for the sake of your own life, would you break your morality. Okay. Good, then. People wait their whole life to get a chance to test themselves, and then it comes and they blow it. That's what I'm saying. Don't even worry about it. Singewa means super clean, or it could have been bingewa or dungewa or gungewa. It just means super, deeply, vividly. Okay. See, you'll see singewa, dingewa, ringewa, songewa. Just forget it. It just means deeply. Okay. ngotingewa. It means spring blue, spring green, deep green. Okay, all right. Okay, here we go.
De pas chin la chor pompete. Jing tan jing tan kong chok yeah kong chok chupa ma chepe.
Yeah.
Linging song sharan la korwayin.
Yeah, it shouldn't be coin chok. It should be kun chok. And it's just one of those words, okay? And it's a diphthong, two vowel sounds together, which is illegal. I mean, normally we don't have it, except for pu and tu and stuff like that. Okay, so coin chok, yeah. Dupa Chen means people with a lot of desire for things, okay? Jorpa here means wealth. And Pomba means poor or lacking. And in Tibetan, you have to use the instrumental. In English, we say lacking in money. In Tibetan, you have to say lacking by money. Yeah, okay, lacking money, okay. So when people who really like nice things can't get anything, what's the karma? Oh, they didn't do jimba,
Giving, offering,
sharing with others, and they didn't make offerings to the jewels, okay? And now the karma is coming back to them, okay? Go ahead.
Dumpa chinla chorpe pompani fermi kashik rangi nor long chup so che one de ne sonke pop ki le sokla itsam chitsam be kyang songne bashik chunne tarchi yang me parim
Yeah, you know the words, but you just got time together. Dabachen, people who want nice things, who care. People who care about nice houses, nice cars, clothes, etc. But then they can't get them. Okay, what's it mean? What's the line mean? Okay, ni means I'll tell you what the line means. Okay, perna.
for example.
Yeah, gashig. Yeah, there's some people around who have they want big possessions, money, cars, houses. Okay, for
Themselves.
yeah, just for themselves. That's the important word here. Okay, and so. They betzen. They try really hard, as much as they can. Jitsam, in Tsong.
Business.
Yeah, what's Tsong?
Oh,
Onion.
Onion. Yeah, Tsong Kappa come from a place called Onion Field. Mr. Onion Field. Okay. Kepok means for profit as opposed to non-profit. Okay, Kepsang means profit. Kepok means they're hoping for a profit. They do business that's supposed to make money. Kyang, but all they get is, Bashik means all they get is Tsong Ki Nyepa.
the problems of business.
Business problems. Stuff goes wrong with their business. And tar, in the end, Chiam Mep, they got nothing at all. Okay, Jorpa means they receive, they get nothing at all, and in fact they go broke. Pombagir, they become broke, like bankrupt. Mangduchi, you can see lots of people like this. Chi is the ancient word for yupa. Ma, yeah, come on, everyone can see. People trying to make money go bankrupt. What should I think when I see that kind of stuff happening? Here we go. Wait, let me. Yeah, we got some. Move this down. And I'm going to put this over here. Oh, I see what happened. Hang on. Okay, here we go. Tetar.
데이터 충외체 테니 랑키 키와 농마 난수 세르네 왕투 규테
Yeah.
네 송라 심파탕 공촉라 최파 속진 네 미체파 시원탑
Go to the, yeah, this is just my own note, right? So she bar tamne
탐네 세페
depe.
데페 랭행키 숭차 트랑라 콜와 삼네 통랭 콤파탕
Okay, good. And we'll cut this off. Okay. Tetar chungwetse. Yeah, when this kind of stuff happens, oh, that was my kewanguma.
That was earlier.
What's wangdu cure?
According to or
That's wangdu che.
oh, because of the power of.
Yeah, I was overcome by.
Oh, interesting.
I fell under the sway of Sena.
Cheapness?
Yeah, I was uncontrollably unsharing person. Okay. And I didn't jimba to the ngensongs.
I didn't give to the
Lower?
Yeah, ngensong literally means lower birth, but here it just means those in need. I didn't give to those in need. And I didn't, by the way, that it was in the root text, right? Here's the, I didn't jin. He doesn't say to whom in the root text, okay? I didn't give to those in need. And to the coin chokes, I didn't chupa. And the miche means I didn't. Okay, but what's the tene? Tene.
ever.
At all, yeah, ever, never. I didn't. Then I don't know this word. I did shibar tam. So I looked it up, and there's a good definition in the Great Dictionary, which word is halfway through translating and adding the Chinese after 5 years, right?
Yeah.
So he's still sitting there and with his laptop. I hope you have it backed up.
Good job, Bob.
So here's the definition of shibar tam, which the words don't make any sense, okay? Here's the definition. Read the definition, Seiji, in the bold. Or do you have this version?
No.
This is created this morning in the car.
Chikatsu Q North Soklat Pe Dampornjin Pa Q Nor Sokser Na Shewet
Yeah.
Chewet.
So shibar tam means chikapsu.
At the time, Dad?
Yeah, when you were dying in your last life, okay, your gunor,
Your money.
you zin it very tumbo in your lakpa.
You held onto it.
Yeah, like you were holding on to your money as you were dying, you know, like this is mine, you know. And it's an example or it's a metaphor for a person who refuses to share.
Super cheap.
Okay, so I didn't make offerings to the three jewels. I didn't give things to people in need. I was a shibatam.
Cheapskate.
How do you want to say it? I don't know.
Budget.
But no, here's
Miser.
miserly is pretty good. It'd be nice if we could get some violent image as an old Scrooge in the Christmas Tale, you know,
Yeah,
like holding on to his money as he dies, you know. It'd be nice. We're meant to get some image of a person on their deathbed with a $100 bill that they didn't give to word.
How do you spell it?
An old miser? M-I-S-E-R.
But what I mean is it has to be almost a violent image of someone dying with money in their hand. I'm not going to give you, and then they're like, eh.
She said skinflint. I like that.
Money grubber's pretty good. But I want something that's almost brings tear to your eyes, because the images of someone hanging on to the money as they die, you know. Okay. Anyway, maybe you add a sentence like a person on their deathbed grasping a $100 bill or something. Okay. Okay. And word gently releases it from their hand. Do you have any vocabulary questions you want to ask me just before you die? with great compassion. Okay. Okay. I must have lived like that. Okay. Depele. I must have lived with that 100 in my hand on my deathbed. Okay. I must have lived that way. And now that Sancha
The will of knowledge.
is returning to me. Yeah. Spinning back on me. And what should you do? How about some Tonglen? Okay, on all those cheapskates. Okay. Okay, Tsawa.
아니 그 신뢰나 청팔자.
Yeah. Now I will Tsumba.
Try hard.
I will make great efforts in deeds. Okay, lay here means deeds of Chepa and Jimba.
Giving an offering.
Yeah, giving an offering. Two separate objects, right? 3 jewels and poor people. Okay. And he splits it for us. Here we go.
시 다친체 콘촉라 최파탄 겐둥라 녜쿠
Yeah.
녜롱
Long.
롱다 친톡소나 방메 두 송팔차
Tsumbar.
천팔차 goes
Yeah, by the way, now we can go back and fix something. Because this is SL.
Oh, not Netsung.
Yeah, it was never Ngensong. Here, right here. Okay, it was never lower births. So I didn't have to. Okay. Longwa means a beggar. Nyemba means a poor beggar. So it was the L dropped out under the S, which happens a lot because it chips off the wood block. Okay. So we can go back and fix that one. Yeah, so from now on, Chinche, Da Chinche, I will chip it to the coin chokes. I will nyenkor to the gendin. Nyenkor means pay honor, pay honor, but it also here it's kind of financial. Okay, I will sponsor the Sangha. Okay. Like Singapore is doing for all the translators, and you should give Jenny a hand. Yeah. Thank you. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here. You should actually kiss her feet after class. Okay. Ngen Long La Jintong, you give offerings to the. Yeah, here it means poor beggars. Okay. The sad beggars. And I don't think you know Pangme.
Pang, well, that was with the owl.
Pamba Mepa Buki Lekshene. Pamba means hesitation. Okay. Second thoughts, oh, maybe I gave too much, or maybe I shouldn't. So Pamba here means hesitation. Yeah, is it? Yeah, so Pamba Mepa, without hesitation. Someone asks you for something, give it quick. Give it quick, give it clean, don't regret. You ruin the karma if you regret. All that money you gave to word. Gesla, you keep mentioning it. Are you sure there's no pang there? I don't know. Okay. So, Jack, I'm going to borrow money from him in the future. Not pay it back. Okay. Okay, so Pameda Tumbacha, you have to make efforts in giving to the poor and honoring the 3 jewels and sponsoring the translators without any hesitation. Okay. Pamba also means like you're sorry you did it later or something like that. Like oh, I shouldn't have done. By the way, that's the most famous way to ruin an act of giving. Is to regret it later. Oh, I gave too much. Okay.
Is it the same word when you regret something bad? Same word?
No, that's gyopa. Yeah, that's a different word. Yeah. Gyopa is mangepa semchu.
Yeah, it's one of the variable assumptions.
Why?
Because it can you can use it for a good or a bad thing.
Yeah, good. What's a good purpose?
A good purpose is regretting a bad thing you did.
Good. Yeah. Okay, got it. So there's a short list for mental functions which are called variable. They can go good, they can go bad. Sleep is one of them. But regret is also one of them. Okay? And you know, at this point, my teacher would always make a big deal about never regret a good deed because you ruin it. Okay? So even if you gave too much money, just suck it up. Don't whine about it later. You ruin it. Okay, so unless you can get it back, just let it go. Be happy. Okay, because when you regret it, you ruin the karma. Okay, and that's a special karma ruiner. It's more powerful than other ones. Okay. That's lucky because this is all I got to. This is what I did in the car this morning. Okay. Idam Guru Ratna Mandala Kamniyatayami Li Kewo Kun Sanam Yeshe Tsotso Shin Sanam Yeshe Nechungwe Tampakuni Topasho. PP break. By the way, we're supposed to be doing yoga every day, and today we are. I thought to try to do yoga. It's our first time in a couple of weeks, and Word agreed to give us a class. So if you're in the mood and you want to, there'll be a yoga class after the next class. Okay, Dharma Mitra style. Okay.
Thanks, Krishna.
You're welcome.